From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, a quick-moving fire has rapidly grown along Highway 20 in Sioux County. The South Fork fire was first reported late Tuesday afternoon west of Fort Robinson State Park in the heavily timbered areas near Soldier Creek Wilderness, about 13 miles east of Harrison. The Cheyenne NWS said that there were lightning strikes in the area between 4 and 4:15 Tuesday afternoon. As of 5 a.m. Wednesday morning, the fire had grown to 8,000 acres, according to the National Interagency Fire Center. Due to the rapid growth of the fire, the Nebraska Forest and Grasslands said that managers had ordered an incident management team, as well as a complex incident management team. Evacuations were ordered for the bottom of Smiley Canyon along White River Road shortly before 9 p.m. Tuesday. Highway 20 is closed from Crawford to Harrison in both directions. The fire, which started on the north side of Highway 20, was being driven southeast and had crossed the road, burning on both sides of the road. A red flag warning is in effect until 9 p.m. Wednesday, as west to southwest winds are expected to gust over 50 miles per hour and relative humidities drop to 8 to 12%. A 75-year-old rural Scottsbluff woman is facing 41 criminal charges following an animal hoarding investigation on Friday. Jody Stamen is facing 40 misdemeanor counts of cruelly neglecting an animal and a Class 4 felony charge of neglecting an animal causing death. She was taken into custody late last week following a Scottsbluff County Sheriff's Department investigation into animal abuse. Court documents say when deputies arrived to the residence, they observed dogs in wire kennels, some without food or water. A search warrant was obtained, and in the house, authorities described the squalor as unlivable, as in most areas, it was impossible to take a step without stepping in animal feces. One puppy was found deceased inside the residence, and another puppy's condition was rapidly declining while in veterinarian care. Local vets and volunteers have been aiding the staff at the Panhandle Humane Society to begin the process of performing wellness checks on these rescued dogs as they begin the longer process of finding them new homes. Stamen's bond was initially set at $50,000 at 10% ahead of her initial appearance in Scottsbluff County Court. Well, powerful thunderstorms rolled through the southern Panhandle early Tuesday morning, leaving behind a trail of intense lightning and a close call near Sidney. Just after 4 a.m., the Sidney Volunteer Fire Department rushed to the intersection of County Roads 109 and 28, where a bolt of lightning had sparked a fire in an oil-filled tank. Thanks to a quick-thinking local operator on scene, the system was safely shut down before crews arrived. Firefighters used specialized foam to extinguish the blaze, spending nearly an hour and a half cooling the tank. Fortunately, no injuries were reported.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you take advantage of every adventure. We know you have plans, goals, and dreams. Let us help you with them. Whether it is building, buying, or renovating, we have the home loan or home equity line of credit to fit your needs. Stop in and see us at Platte Valley Bank and let us help make your dreams a reality. You belong here. Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Fireworks aficionados in Gering will have a little more than half as many days as previous years to set off their pyrotechnics. The issue of banning or limiting the use of fireworks came before the council again Monday evening, needing a supermajority of 6 to change the city's related ordinance and waive 3 readings so it could take effect immediately. The city's Public Safety Committee, comprised of several council members, had recommended that fireworks discharge this year be limited to 7 days, but that was too much for some members of the body, as the vote to change the ordinance failed on a 4-3 vote, with Shields, Morrison, Jackson in dissent. That was followed by a motion to approve a 5-day window, but that effort also failed 4-3, with Gillen, Kinsey, and Wiedemann voting against it. After the first two options to limit the discharge period failed, Councilmember Julie Morrison said she was disappointed in the council.
I'm really disappointed in our council being sitting here. For the reason that we've got an expert sitting right there who has told us time and time again what should be done and what needs to be done, what the ramifications are that could be done. And not that it is, but I think it's up to us as the caretakers of the city to listen to who we have hired to tell us and to guide us with what we need to do. And nobody seems to want to pay attention.
The council then settled on a 6-day compromise of June 29th through July 4th, with that proposal getting 6-1 approval. Fire Chief Nathan Flowers noted that with his recommendation, the city is still in uncharted territory.
I shared with you our statistics, our concerns. Our retailers and our other citizens have shared with you, their concerns and statistics, how they will be impacted. But ultimately, we don't know. You can rely on tradition, you can rely on the history and the data that we provided for me. You can rely on the history and the data you provided from others. But ultimately, we've allowed it for 10 days. And we have never changed that, so we don't truly have hard evidence or facts to state one way or the other that if we did this way, if we did this way, it's going to have implications.
Councilmember Michael Gillen said it was a difficult decision to make.
I think we all understand that there are extreme drought conditions, and I'm struggling myself. While I understand where the public's coming from, that are present, that are speaking to us, having lit fireworks for pretty much my entire life, they do cause fires.
Flowers told the council that he had been working on a 5-day staffing plan, but with 34 volunteers, it still might be difficult to fill all temporary positions, as that required a commitment to be away from a volunteer firefighter's regular employment. And more than $100,000 raised locally through the Oregon Trail Community Foundation's Moral Fire Relief Fund will now help wildfire victims across the region. Since launching the fund in May, OTCF has collected more than $143,000 through online donations, contributions dropped off at Platte Valley Bank and Riverstone Bank, Platte Points donations, and donor-advised funds. After reviewing how the money could have the greatest impact, a committee selected by OTCF voted to direct the funds to the Nebraska Sandhills Rancher Fire Relief Fund, which has raised more than $1.5 million for those affected by the wildfires. The fund is overseen by representatives from impacted counties to help ensure assistance reaches those with the greatest need. OTCF thanked local donors and community partners for their support during the recovery effort.
I imagined retirement in a place where we could enjoy our golden years, where adventure and friendship are the only items on the schedule. The Garden Homes at Northfield gives us the luxury we planned for and peace of mind when it comes to convenience, safety, and comfort. We never have to stop and think about the day-to-day upkeep. We love to explore abroad, but most importantly in our backyard. So much to do, so much to see. Here at Northfield, we get the protection of life care, incredible tax benefits, and secured rates for aging services. It's peaceful, knowing that if our needs change, we'll be taken care of. And most importantly, that our kids will never have to make any tough decisions. There never seemed to be enough time to do all the things we wanted. Now we get to focus our energy on enjoying what this community has to offer. At the Garden Homes, life is ours again. A place we had dreamed about. A chance to focus on us.
For this week's featured pet of the week, we meet Kai, a 1.5-year-old terrier pit bull mix who's been at the Panhandle Humane Society for 1 month now. Kai is a bundle of energy, spunk, and just the right amount of natural chaos. She's the kind of girl who keeps life interesting, whether she's zooming around the yard, tossing a toy in the air, or showing off her goofy personality. It'll have you laughing before you even realize it. Her adoption cost is $200, and that includes her spay, her microchipping, and all her vaccinations. To meet Kai, or any of the dogs or cats available for adoption, head on over to the Panhandle Humane Society daily from 1 to 4.
Welcome to Kelly's Liquor, your liquor cabinet. Whether you're a wine enthusiast, a whiskey sommelier, a tequila connoisseur, or you just love your beer, Kelly's has the best selection of what you're looking for. Family owned and operated since 1946 and right on 27th Street in Scottsbluff. Come see us today at Kelly's Liquor, your liquor cabinet. And remember to be a good neighbor. Don't drink and drive. Kelly's Liquor, West 27th Street in Scottsbluff.
Let's take a look at your community calendar, brought to you by Riverstone Bank. The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. We're local and we love our community.
Pet waste and water don't mix. Animal waste decomposes in water, releasing nutrients, which deplete the oxygen fish and other life need to survive and encourage harmful algae growth. Animal waste also has disease-carrying bacteria, making contaminated water unusable. It's easy to prevent pet waste pollution. Simply pick up your pet's waste and dispose of it in a trash can, and avoid letting your pets defecate within 200 feet of our community's waterways. Tri-City Stormwater reminds you it's our water, our responsibility.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you take advantage of every adventure. We know you have plans, goals, and dreams. Let us help you with them. Whether it is building, buying, or renovating, we have the home loan or home equity line of credit to fit your needs. Stop in and see us at Platte Valley Bank and let us help make your dreams a reality. You belong here. Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And finally, this year, 3 organizations are the beneficiaries of community impact grants from Seroptimist International of Scottsbluff County. The organization recently announced that $2,000 was going to the West Nebraska Arts Center for their 2-month show, 250 Years of Voices, Women Shaping Our Nation. Capstone received $3,000 for their Safe Futures Outreach Program, which increases the knowledge of personal safety, boundaries, and abuse prevention among girls. Community Christian School's STEM program received $5,000, which will go towards more supplies for their robotic program, as well as a summer camp for young girls. 8 organizations applied for the grants, and the funding for which comes from events such as their annual Trivia, Tacos, and Treasures fundraiser. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. We'll see you here next time.